Ah, yes, here we are. Halo 4. Has there ever been a game that has split a community harder than Halo 4? I can't begin to even think of one, so let's just continue. So, Halo 4 came out in 2012, the first game from 343 Industries, the team that split off from Bungie when they went and split from Microsoft and started working on Destiny. Halo 4 came out just 2 years after Halo Reach. Now, I know there was probably a split team that was working on it, but this is a very, very early red flag that I don't think anybody really noticed. The 2-year, 3-year maybe development cycle of Halo 4 was very disturbing now that you think about it. It says a lot about how this game was going to end up. So, Halo 4's story. I've said in the past that I liked Halo 4's campaign, but the more I thought about it, the more just big plot holes there are that need to be filled, and the more it bugs me, the more I start to think about it. I should have probably been a little more specific. I like Halo 4's gameplay. Even though there is sprint, yes, I like Halo 4's combat and its campaign, that is. And the stuff with Cortana I felt was actually very well done. And there's a big reason for that. It's in-universe. Cortana's rampancy was something that was going to have to be discussed sooner or later. It had been expanded upon a decent bit in some of the novels that Halo 4 would go on and draw from. And the stuff that I don't like is basically everything else. The Prometheans and the Forerunners should not have ever been put into this game. Hell, the Covenant should not be in this game. The Covenant are walking plot holes in Halo 4. The elites fighting the humans, for some reason, it's never talked about. Why are they here? Who's leading them? It's never expanded upon. It's never talked about. And Halo 4 basically it's explaining everything when it comes from all the stuff with the books and whatnot that is brought in. They basically acknowledged everything that could ever be just written about in its expanded universe. It's basically like if Star Wars went and acknowledged absolutely everything that had ever been written. You'd have good things, but you'd have bad things. The bad news about Halo, there's a lot more that's bad than good. And Halo 4 acknowledged a lot of that. Why are the Covenant suddenly being called by their uber-specific names? And I have a feeling this is something of a late decision in dev time, because there's even a part in the game that says execute the elite or assassinate the elite. Yet we're not calling them elites anymore. We're not calling them grunts anymore. We're calling them names that I don't even want to try and pronounce. It's just so stupid. And it's not like we don't have an elite we can go and talk to about any of this. The Arbiter is still an ally of the humans, yet there's Covenants there. The Covenant there fighting the UNSC. It's so stupid. It's so badly done. Nothing is explained, whereas everything else is. And don't even get me started on Discount Darth Vader, the Didact. This guy is the absolute worst thing that has ever happened to the Halo universe. The Didact basically has a high midichlorian count and can basically control matter by looking at it and waving his hands. Yet he doesn't kill Master Chief at any point in time. Master Chief continues to survive. Yes, I get it. Master Chief is lucky. John 117 is lucky. I read the book. But this is so stupid. The Didact could kill Master Chief about 50 different times in this game. And the ending with Cortana somehow controlling the Didact through the light bridge, I don't even want to begin to explain how that happened, because Halo 5 would come along and absolutely ruin everything. So Halo 4's story, it's not good. The more you think about it, the more you really look at it, you find all these plot holes. You can tell it was thrown together just to sound cool. Halo is just went and jumped the shark with Halo 4 in terms of sci-fi in terms of story. They just went way too big and forgot about what Halo is really about, and that was, well, for one, the Halo rings, and the more grounded story that was from Halos 1, 2, 3, and Reach. So Halo 4's story just does not work on really any level. The more you think about it, the more you dig into it. Where are the brutes? Where are the brutes? Where are the brutes in the Covenant? Since this is a loyal faction to the prophets, where are the brutes? Why are there elites? Why are they not fighting each other? Shouldn't the elites be killing everyone that basically agreed with the prophet of truth and all the prophets? See, you can destroy this story in about a quarter of a second. Where are the Flood? Where are the Flood? You're telling me we destroyed all the Flood at the end of Halo 3? I call bullshit on many different levels. If all you have to do is have a working knowledge of Halo 1, 2, 3, and Reach, and what's with the DMR? See what I did there? Why is the DMR here? It wasn't in Halos 1 through 3. It was in Reach. They brought it back to Halo 4 because it was in Halo Reach. And let's finally move on to that multiplayer. Ladies and gentlemen, the multiplayer for Halo 4 is legendary for all of the wrong reasons. It introduced Sprint as a full-time, press LB to run as much as you want, well, until your Spartan for some reason runs out of breath. And Halo 4's multiplayer is a sign of its times, really. It is very inspired by Call of Duty, and by inspired I mean it rips off Call of Duty to many, many different ends. Loadouts, prestiges, and there's challenges, daily challenges. That was with Reach, though, and could have been pulled from that, but Halo 4's multiplayer was not a well-done component of this video game. Halo 4's multiplayer just tries so hard to rip off everything from Call of Duty. Kill streaks, that's what I was thinking of. There are kill streaks in Halo 4. And Halo 4 just really failed by not being Halo. That is the biggest offense from Halo 4, is that in so many different ways it just doesn't feel like a main series Halo game. It feels like a spin-off. It feels like fan fiction spin-off, and not very good fan fiction, bad fan fiction. The expansion of the Forerunners and all the stuff with the Covenant that just doesn't make sense feels like it was half-baked, and they wanted to go out of their way to acknowledge and make a statement of Halo's expanded universe. It never should have been done, by the way. And Spartan Ops is a not good. It's very, very, very half-baked. DLC story, it doesn't make much sense in the grand scheme of things. So, Halo 4, guys, yeah, y'all saw this was probably coming with the first 4 videos. So the less we speak of it, well, there is still Halo 5. Never mind. The less we say about that game, the better. And with that, the Halo Marathon, the Halo more than a month, has finally been wrapped up. I think I'll have to get back to my roots a little bit more with the next video. I think you'll all like what's coming. Thanks for watching.